Well, here we have a Little Big Apple, a Champlain Valley cheese.
It's just a very striking and beautiful cheese. It's obviously really unique.
It's super moist. It's got this like citrusy, lactic tang to it that I really like.
People really like the flavor of really rich butteriness. I mean, how could you not resist butter, right? Everybody loves butter.
We make 350 at a time. They're little 4-ounce buttons, and it's hand ladled. I don't know if anybody's ever experienced that in a cheese. We'll basically build the cheese layer by layer in a mold that's probably 3 times the height of this existing cheese. And then what happens, the cheese drains for a couple of days, is wrapped, comes to Murray's, where they turn into what you see here in the middle.
What's interesting about cheeses that are very odoriferous is the tastes are very pleasurable, which I think is rare for most foods, but something interesting about cheese. We've always had somebody in charge of the caves, an entrepreneur, and he's given them freedom to experiment and take something that's good and make it really superior.
I remember just going to a cheese shop in Paris once and buying this goat's milk cheese that was like wrapped in walnut leaves. It was just amazing. So being in New York, you know, apples are totally popular and it's the fall. Why not try and find a local distillery of brandy? And I just took apple leaves from my backyard and started plucking them. And it was just like, wow, this is great. We can really do this. This year, we went up to Warwick, watched the distilling process, distilling apple brandy.
We use only John of Gold apples to get a consistency when you use one variety of apples regularly.
It takes a lot of apples to make a little bit of brandy. So you need that high sugar content. The John of Gold has great apple flavor. It's actually New York oak from New York apples, made in New York. It's all New York product.
They're just making beautiful alcohol out here in the gorgeous Warwick Valley. All right, let's go pick some apple leaves. No damage to the leaf at all, beautiful and green.
That thing is huge.
Fanned off
I know,
with
it
this,
sounds like a banana leaf.
The Murray's Caves are located directly underneath Bleecker Street. And then if you walk in the store, you're literally walking on top of the cheese caves. When we brought the leaves back here, the first thing we do to them is put them in boiling water for about 10 minutes. After they're boiled, we will dehydrate them, suck out all that water. Next step, we can pour the apple brandy mixed with a little bit of distilled water on top and literally let those leaves just soak in all that flavor from the brandy so that it is completely rehydrated. And then we can take a very young triple cream and wrap those leaves around it.